Hello everybody. Welcome and thanks for joining us on the Sunset Safari. We're going to be out here in the Eastern Cape Province on a very nice warm sunny day, and we started off with some beautiful gemsbok or oryx antelope. Good afternoon everybody. Thanks again for joining us. It's good to see you all. How have you all been doing? My name's Andrew, by the way, and behind the camera is Mr. Morgan on his last official day. He's going on his holiday tomorrow. I hope he's going to enjoy it. Oh yes, tomorrow he's going to be here with us tomorrow, but he's going to be replaced by Igor, one of the other cam ops, the day after tomorrow. But yeah, we are going to have a good time today, this afternoon. We hope you're going to spend lots of time with some nice sightings of animals, and we're going to see what the reserve has to offer this afternoon. Oh, look at this, what we have here. These are puff adders busy mating. Incredible. This is only the second time I've ever seen this. I can't believe what we are seeing. This is a very rare thing to see, everybody. Look at that. Now, of course, this is a very dangerous snake, but oh, what happened there? This is a very dangerous snake, but yeah, this is actually incredibly beautiful. Look at this. Oh my gosh. I'm just going to grab my binoculars. I can't miss this. So they'll often do this. Oh, look at that. So they'll often do this. They'll wrap each other around each other's bodies like this, just to sort of get a firmer grip so that the male can mate with her. They are stunning looking puff adders. Incredible looking. Wow, and these are huge puff adders as well. They can get a bit bigger than that, but they're a decent size, these ones. Isn't this fascinating?
Yay, I am so happy. We have located and tracked down this Pride of Lions. So this Pride of Lions, this is the Talamati breakaways, and they are the ones that came past our camp during the morning at about 11 o'clock. But you can see beautiful, beautiful lionesses on the left-hand side, and of course a few of the cubs on the right. And there's a little cub there. There's the little one. He's lying in the mud. He is now loving the coolness of the mud. I think it's his almost tucking his head between the back legs of the other youngster. Clearly the two females decided to move forward, so they're right in front. They're already gone around the corner, and now the five, I'm going to call them sub-adults. These five youngsters, they look like sub-adults already. They're quite big. They're really moving. So there's the four of them. So they are going to be following the two females. I don't know what the two females picked up on, because while we were sitting here, they had their noses in the air, they were sniffing, and they picked up on some scent, and I'm not too sure what. So they are leading the whole charge at the moment, and with the young ones. But the one, the one is doing a bit of babysitting. So this is a young female on the right-hand side. She looks like she's just babysitting the cub. The cub is oblivious on the rest of the pride that's just moved off. I think this little one needs to wake up, because it is really, if this young female decides to get up and move, well, you don't want to leave that young one by itself here. Not a good thing. But we'll see what happens. Let's see what plays out. So it's just a little bit funny, because everyone just leaves and wake it up. Forward. You're the last one. Wake up. There you go. Wake up. Everybody's gone. Come on. Michelle, it is so adorable. There, stretch most probably. There. Oh, almost fell over with a stretch. Full of mud on the bum. There you go. Catch up to the rest. You're last. That's it. We are here with the little cub. So we are still quite far from the cub. But now all of a sudden, the rest of the pride, look, we're right behind now. He's coming all the way back to us here now. I don't know why, because he was right at the bottom there. And he's calling. The rest of the pride went ahead of him. And now he's turned around and now he's coming back towards us. Now, he's busy calling his mom. He's calling away at the moment. And as I said, I'm not getting too close to him because I don't want to interfere. But now he's decided to come towards us now. So I'm just trying to take a look exactly what's the idea in leaving this cub so far behind. And see, and this is the thing, the cub becomes so vulnerable at this point. You can imagine a hyena. If a hyena comes past here now, it's going to go. It's going to take the cub. You know, I'm just saying it's worst case scenario. It is going to just, it's nature. And so I think one might be all the way further towards, like, all the way down the road. And of course, you know, the thing is, when they walk quickly. And for this little one to catch up all the time, it has to practically run to keep up with the pride. And then they went ahead. And now this, don't come to us. You're coming the wrong way. Turn around. Oh, little one. It's nice to see. Finally, we got the Telemati breakaways all the way here on Vulture's Nest Road now. And you can see how nice is this. All 5 of these youngsters are busy grooming one of the older females. Oh, actually, sorry, 4 of the youngsters. The 5th one is actually to the left here. So 4 of the young ones are just grooming one of the older females. You know, and that's one thing I love about lion, is just to create that bond and to strengthen the bond between the individuals. Sorry, I do apologize about all the noise around us at the moment. There is another vehicle that's just joined us, and he's just trying to reposition here. And there's one of the older females. But how beautiful is this? She's so stunning. I know we're all going to feel like very heavy-hearted at the moment because of that young male cub. It's just left behind, completely behind. So, but you know what? You might also think, well, maybe these females have decided to move into this area. There's a lot of potential prey around here. Maybe they want to try and hunt. Maybe that young cub is just too much for them, you know, like to stay with him. And then, sorry, just a lot of beeping in my ears here. I just want to try and take that out. But and it's of course maybe they left that young one behind for a good reason, but the little one didn't understand. And it's like, okay, well, I have to stay behind. So yes, that was always a possibility.
Now this is a young bull. It's not the same bull that we saw earlier that was heading towards Twin Dams. This is a bull that we saw while checking out the old hyena den here around that Twin Dams area. And we just came across him. He's very, very relaxed, very chilled out. We've been sitting with him for a while. The sky is super moody, which is adding to the atmosphere of being with this large herbivore. And he's slowly moving in our direction. And that's what's lovely about sitting with elephants, is if you sit with them for long enough, they become really comfortable with you, and then they choose to move towards you, as opposed to you, you know, pushing your way in to their space. Oh, he's quite small, but his tusks are quite long. So if I had to just look at him from body size, I would say he's about 10. And I was expecting the rest of the herd to be around here. But if I look at his tusks, I would put him at like 15. But clearly he's on his own. But he's very relaxed. So relaxed that it makes me think that maybe the rest of the herd is actually around. Tusk length is obviously variable. And so you can have smaller elephants with long tusks and very large elephants with short tusks. So it's height and just how large the actual animal is. That's a better indicator of age.
We've got a whole journey of giraffes and a very noisy wildebeest behind us. Impalas off in the bushes chasing each other. Now we've got nighttime sounds. And then a amazing that so much noise can come from impalas? I don't think the giraffes quite know what to make of us, especially this one closer to us. I think the impalas put everyone on a bit of an edge, a bit nervous. That's what they feel when impalas make so much noise, because it attracts predators and it covers the sound of predators too. So this big one is kind of staring at us and listening to the impalas. The two at the back are too young to really be minding what they're doing, so they're having a play fight. Perfect time for it. In the middle of the road, a giraffe necking roadblock. Behind them are impalas. You can just see eyes glowing. I think it's going to be a very active evening for the next few hours, and then it's going to get super cold. And everyone's going to go and huddle into a bush to keep warm. It's been a fantastic sunset safari. We have loved trying to find the cheetahs, and as usual, not always that successful, but that's okay. Lucky time with Cedric and those lions, and I really hope Trishal has managed to find herself a leopard tonight, especially if it's going to be Tlalamba. How brilliant would that be? But for those of you who would like to join us on our sunrise safari tomorrow morning, please do, 6:30 a.m. Central African time. Wear your beanies and gloves in sympathy with Gertana up here in the cold of Madikwe, and we're looking forward to seeing you there. Thank you for all of the fun this afternoon. Thank you for all the brilliant questions and interactions. We've really enjoyed it, and we'll see you tomorrow morning. Stay warm, stay safe, and see you soon.